Hello BSAD 15 students, and welcome to this brief lesson on writing concisely. In this lesson, you will learn what it means to write concisely, strategies for eliminating wordiness, and opportunities to practice using those strategies. Let's begin. First, what does it mean to write concisely? To put it simply, this means to say more or express your ideas with fewer words. In other words, writing concisely means avoiding wordiness. Why? Because your message will be clearer and easier to understand, and your text will be faster to read and more direct. There are several strategies you can use to write more concisely. The following is not an exhaustive list. First, limit your paragraphs to one main idea. More than one main idea per paragraph is confusing and will clutter your writing. Next, start your paragraphs with the main idea so that you don't keep your audience guessing about what's going on. Third, when possible, choose short sentences with a simple sentence structure. This isn't to say that you should avoid compound or complex sentences. Rather, choose wisely. Flowery, overly complex speech is not necessarily preferred in academic writing. Next, be specific. Don't leave any guesswork for your audience. For example, the sentence, "An employee presented a proposal," is vague. So to help your audience out, add some specifics. A more specific version of this sentence is, "Kelly Smith, the product manager, presented a plan to stagger work hours." See how much clearer this second sentence is? Finally, when appropriate, choose active voice over passive voice. To review, active voice is a clause or a sentence that starts with the actor or the doer of the action. For example, in the sentence, "Rajesh Patel prepared the design for the new pump," is an active voice because we start with the actor, Rajesh Patel. Conversely, passive voice focuses on the action, as in the sentence, "The design for the new pump was prepared by Rajesh Patel." In this sentence, we're focusing on the action. The design was prepared. We could even stop here without mentioning who prepared the design, but that would negate our preceding point to be specific. Now, again, I'm not telling you that you can never use passive voice, but you should carefully consider whether you have a good reason to do so. Let's take a look at some examples and practice eliminating wordiness. In our first sentence, first and foremost, it is vital to consider the hopes and dreams of each and every child. We have some extra wordiness that can be easily removed to create a clearer, more concise sentence. Can you identify the changes we should make? There are 3 redundancies that use synonyms, specifically foremost for first, dreams for hopes, and each for every. So a more concise sentence would be, first, it is vital to consider the hopes of every child. Now, let's take a look at the second example sentence, do not regret past events which have already occurred. How could we edit this sentence to be more concise? The simplest solution is to delete the dependent clause, which have already occurred, to become, do not regret past events. The third sentence will need some more extensive edits to get a more direct message. Pause the video and see if you can eliminate this sentence's wordiness. In this sentence, the main concepts to communicate are 1. There is a cricket team. 2. They lost the game. And 3. Why they lost. So one possible, more concise sentence is, the cricket team lost because many players were injured. Now, pause the video to read and edit the final sentence on this slide. The simplest way to modify the sentence owing to the fact that Cynthia's cat has been taken ill, it is imperative that she take it to the vet without further ado, is to eliminate the following clauses. Owing to the fact that, and it is imperative that, to become, Cynthia should take her cat to the vet immediately because it is ill. Now you're ready to try the application activity called Exercise 4, Revising a Wordy Paragraph, which can be found on Blackboard. When you've finished, check the answer key, which is also located on Blackboard. For further reading about writing concisely, check out these resources from George Mason University, UNC Chapel Hill, and the Purdue Online Writing Lab. The list of strategies presented in this video are not exhaustive, so if you're curious about what else you can do to write more concisely, I highly recommend these sites. Thank you for watching.